Let us start with the concept of trigonometry. In the word trigonometry, trigo means 3, gona means sides, and metry means measurement. 3 sides measurements. We know that a closed figure having 3 sides is called triangle, and trigonometry is applied for right angle triangle. Now let us first draw a right angle triangle. Let that triangle be ABC. In this triangle, B is right angle, that is 90 degree, and let us consider this angle C as a theta. Now first we find measure of angle A. We know that sum of all the angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore here we get A plus B plus C equals to 180 degree. Angle B is 90 degree and C is theta equals to 180 degree. When this 90 and theta comes over that side, that is right hand side, they will become minus. Therefore we get A equals to 180 minus 90 degree minus theta. Therefore A equals to 180 minus 90 gives us 90 minus theta. Therefore angle A equals to 90 minus theta degree. Let us write here 90 minus theta. Now let us find all the trigonometric ratios of triangle ABC. First we find trigonometric ratios for this angle C, that is angle theta. First ratio is sin theta. We know that sin equals to opposite side upon hypotenuse. Here side opposite to theta is AB and hypotenuse is AC. We know that side opposite to 90 degrees hypotenuse. Therefore sin theta equals to opposite side, that is side opposite to theta AB upon hypotenuse, that is AC. The second ratio is cos theta. Cos theta equals to adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that gives us BC upon AC. Side opposite, side adjacent to theta is BC and hypotenuse is AC, that is BC upon AC. Next ratio tan theta. You know that tan theta equals to opposite side upon adjacent side. The side opposite to theta is AB and adjacent side is BC. Therefore we get AB upon BC. Next ratio is cosec theta. Let us check for cosec theta. We know that cosec theta equals to hypotenuse upon opposite side, AC upon AB. Then sec theta. Again we know that sec theta equals to hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Hypotenuse is AC, adjacent side is BC. We write AC upon BC. Hypotenuse AC and adjacent side BC. Then go for cot theta. We know that cot theta equals to adjacent side upon opposite side, that is BC upon AB. Now here we observe that cosec theta and sin theta. Sin theta is AB upon AC and cosec theta is AC upon AB, that is reciprocal of AB upon AC is AC upon AB. Therefore cosec theta equals to 1 upon sin theta, or vice versa, sin theta equals to 1 upon cosec theta. If we check cos theta and sec theta, values are BC upon AC, AC upon BC, which are reciprocal of each other. Therefore sec theta equals to 1 upon cos theta. Then we go for cot theta and tan theta. Again AB upon BC and BC upon AB reciprocal of each other. Therefore cot theta equals to 1 upon tan theta. Now if we divide sine upon cos, let us check what we get. Sine theta upon cos theta. AC get cancelled. We get AB upon BC. But AB upon BC is nothing but tan theta. Therefore sine theta upon cos theta equals to tan theta. Take a reciprocal of that. Cos theta upon sine theta. What we get? Let us find. Cos theta upon sine theta, again AC upon AC get cancelled. We get BC upon AB. That is nothing but what? BC upon AB is nothing but cot theta. Therefore cos theta upon sine theta equals to cot theta. Again from this ratio we get AB upon BC and BC upon AB. They are reciprocal of each other. Therefore tan theta and cot theta are reciprocal of each other. We get tan theta equals to 1 upon cot theta. Now let us find trigonometric ratio for angle A, that is 90 minus theta. Sin 90 minus theta, let us find what we get. Sin equals to opposite upon hypotenuse. Side opposite to 90 minus theta is BC and hypotenuse is AC. We get BC upon AC. Then next ratio, cos 90 minus theta. Let us check what we get. Cos equals to adjacent upon hypotenuse, that is AB upon AC. Then tan 90 minus theta. We know that tan equals to opposite upon adjacent, that is BC upon AB. Then cosec 90 minus theta. Let us check what we get. Cosec 90 minus theta. Cosec means hypotenuse upon opposite side, that is AC upon BC. Then sec 90 minus theta. We get sec means hypotenuse upon adjacent side, that is AC upon AB. Last ratio, cot 90 minus theta. Cot means adjacent upon opposite, it is AB upon BC. Now if we observe values of sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, sec, cosec, cot, and sin 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, let us check what relation we get. Sin theta equals to AB upon AC and cos 90 minus theta equals to AB upon AC. Sin 90 minus theta equals to BC upon AC. Sin 90 minus theta BC upon AC, and cos theta is also BC upon AC. Therefore sin 90 minus theta is nothing but cos theta. If we observe cos 90 minus theta, let us check what we get. Cos 90 minus theta equals to AB upon AC and sin theta is also AB upon AC. We get cos 90 minus theta equals to sin theta. Similarly, we get tan 90 minus theta equals to cot theta. Cosec 90 minus theta equals to sec theta. Sec 90 minus theta equals to cosec theta, and cot 90 minus theta equals to tan theta. These are all basic concept of trigonometry. Here, now let us find all the trigonometric ratios for angle 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. To remember all this ratio, I give you one simple method. Let us see what is that simple method. For this ratio, for first sine ratio, I write here 0, then for 31, 2, 3 and 4, 0 to 4. Now divide each of this number by 4, 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. Now find out square root of all these numbers. Square root of 0 by 4, square root of 1 by 4, square root of 2 by 4, square root of 3 by 4 and square root of 4 by 4. Now let us check the values. 0 upon 4 gives us 0. Therefore square root of 0 is 0. Therefore value of sine 0 degrees 0. Now square root of 1 by 4. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. Sine 30 degree equals to 1 by 2. Now here we get 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4. Square root of 1 is 1 and square root of root 2. We don't know exactly value, therefore 1 by root 2. That means sine 45 degree equals to 1 by root 2. Then square root of root 3 is root 3. Square root of 4 is 2. Sine 60 equals to root 3 by 2. Here 4 get cancelled. We get 1. Square root of 1 is 1. Therefore sine 90 degree equals to 1. Now we have the basic formula. Cos theta equals to sine 90 minus theta. Now let us check cos 0. Cos 0 equals to sine 90 minus 0, that is sine 90 degree. Then cos 30 degree, sine 90 minus 30, that is sine 60 degree. Similarly, cos 45 degree equals to, we get sine 45 degree. Cos 60 degree equals to sine 30 degree and cos 90 degree equals to sine 0 degree. That means cos 0 equals to sine 90. Here we write 1. Cos 30 equals to sine 60, root 3 by 2. Cos 45, sine 45 equal 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is nothing but sine 30. We get 1 by 2. And cos 90 equals to sine 0. That gives you 0. That means if we check value of sine and cos, they are what? In opposite order. Sine is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. Here we get opposite order, that is 1, then root 3 by 2, then 1 by root 2, sine 30, cos 30 is 1 by 2 and cos 90 is 0. Now let us check tan theta. We know that tan theta equals to sine theta upon cos theta. Now apply this formula and we get tan theta equals to, tan 0 equals to 0 upon 1, that is 0. Tan 30 equals to 1 by 2 upon root 3 by 2, 2 get cancelled, 1 by root 3. Tan 45 equals to 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2, 1. Tan 60 equals to root 3 by 2 upon 1 by 2. Here 2 get cancelled, we get root 3. And tan 90 equals to 1 upon 0. We know that 1 upon 0 value does not exist. Therefore, here we write does not exist. Now again we know that cosec theta equals to 1 upon sin theta. Cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta. Therefore, cosec theta, equals to 1 upon sin theta. Therefore, 1 upon 0 cosec theta is not exist, does not exist. Then cosec 30 reciprocal of 1 by 2, that is 2. Cosec 45, reciprocal of 1 by root 2, that gives you root 2. Cosec 60 is reciprocal of root 3 by 2, that is 2 upon root 3. And cosec 90, reciprocal of 1, gives us 1. We know that sec is a reciprocal of cos theta. Reciprocal of 1 is 1, therefore sec 30 is 1. Sorry, sec 0 is 1. Sec 30, reciprocal of root 3 by 2, that gives you 2 by root 3. Here, reciprocal of 1 by root 2 is root 2. Then, reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2. And reciprocal of 0, again here, 1 by 0, that is does not exist. Now let us go for cot theta. Cot is a reciprocal of tan. Reciprocal of 0 does not exist, that is 1 by 0. Here we write does not exist. Then reciprocal of 1 by root 3 is root 3. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. Cot 60, reciprocal of root 3, 1 by root 3, and does not exist. Reciprocal of that is 0. Therefore, value of cot 0 is does not exist. Cot 30 root 3, cot 45 1, cot 60 1 by root 3, and cot 90 0. These are all the values of trigonometric ratios from 0 to 90 degree, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Let us check some more concept of trigonometry, that is trigonometry with respect to coordinate axis. Here we draw two coordinate axis, horizontal coordinate axis x, vertical line y coordinate axis. Point of intersection we call as origin 0 0. The right side of origin is positive direction of x axis, left side negative direction of x axis, upward positive direction of y axis and downward negative direction of y axis. Now in coordinate system we call this as first quadrant, this one is second quadrant, third quadrant, and here it is fourth quadrant. In first quadrant both x and y coordinates are positive, x positive as well as y also positive. Second quadrant x is negative and y is positive. Therefore, we have minus plus. In third quadrant x equals to negative as well as y also negative, minus comma minus. In fourth quadrant x positive and y negative, or x positive and y negative. Now let us draw here one right angle triangle. Here P is any point having coordinates x comma y. This angle is right angle and this one is your theta. Now since P x and y, this distance is x and when this distance is y. Let us consider OP equals to R. Now we know that sin theta equals to opposite side upon hypotenuse. Opposite to theta is y, hypotenuse is r, we have y upon r. Similarly, cos theta equals to adjacent side, that is x upon hypotenuse r. Therefore, we have here y equals to r sin theta and x equals to r cos theta. Here x and y are coordinates of P. Therefore, P x y nothing but x equals to r cos theta and y equals to r sin theta. Therefore, coordinates of P are r cos theta and r sin theta. Now we know that in first quadrant x is positive and y also positive, and here r is a distance, therefore r is always positive. Since x positive and y also positive, r also positive, in first quadrant we get sin theta, all values are positive, and cos theta are also positive. First quadrant means from 0 degree to 90 degree. That means when we are between 0 to 90 degree any angle, value of sin theta always positive, cos theta are also positive. Now when we move towards second quadrant, that is 90 degree to 180 degree, we know that here y is positive and x is negative. Y positive, that means your sin is positive, and x negative, that means your cos is negative. Therefore in second quadrant sin theta always positive and cos theta always negative. That means when your angles are from 90 to 180 degree, between 90 to 180, your sin theta always positive and cos theta are always negative. When we move towards third quadrant, that is between 180 degree to 270 degree, let us check what result we get. In third quadrant both x and y are negative, therefore your sin theta negative, values of cos theta are also always negative. That means when your angles are between 180 to 270, sin negative, cos negative. When we move further towards fourth quadrant, that is 270 degree to 360 degree, we have x positive and y negative. X represent cos theta, y represent sin theta, therefore your sin theta is negative and cos theta is positive. That means any angle between 270 to 360 degree, sin theta always negative and cos theta are always positive. Let us check again. In first quadrant, that is between 0 to 90 degree, sin theta positive, cos theta positive. Since sin is positive, cosec are always positive, cos theta positive, that means sec are always positive. We know that sin theta upon cos theta equals to tan theta, therefore since sin and cos positive, tan theta is also positive, as well as cot theta also positive. In second quadrant, that is between 90 degree to 180 degree, sin positive, cos negative. Sin positive, obviously cosec reciprocal of sin, cosec we have positive, cos negative, that means sec negative. Sin upon cos equals to tan theta, therefore tan negative. Since tan is negative, reciprocal of tan, that is cot, always negative. When we move further in third quadrant, that is when our angle between 180 to 270 degree, sin negative, cos negative. Since sin negative, we have cosec negative, cos negative means sec also negative, but tan equals to sin upon cos, negative negative cancel each other, that means we get positive. Therefore tan theta is always positive and cot theta also positive. When we move further towards fourth quadrant, that is when our angle between 270 degree to 360 degree, let us check what we get. Sin theta negative, cos theta positive. Sin negative means cosec negative, cos positive means sec positive. Sin upon cos gives us tan, minus upon plus minus tan negative, that means cot also negative. These are the all values between all trigonometric ratios between 0 to 190, then 90 to 180, 180 to 270 and 270 to 360. Now let us check values of all trigonometric ratios when your angle, that is theta, falls on respective axis. That means when theta is on positive direction of x axis, theta equals to 0 degree, here theta equals to 90 degree, theta equals to 180 degree, theta equals to 270 and theta equals to 360 degree. Let us check, find out value of theta. For that, here we consider radius r equals to 1. This value of r equals to 1. Now, when r equals to 1 and p is on positive direction of x-axis, we have, when p is on x-axis, y coordinate is 0, that is first point, and r equals to 1, that means this distance is also 1, p equals to 1 comma 0. Now when p is on positive direction of y-axis, since p is on y-axis, x coordinate is 0, positive means r equals to 1, therefore p equals to 0, 1. When p is on negative direction of x-axis, p is on x-axis, y coordinate 0, negative direction, x equals to minus 1. When p is on negative direction of y-axis, p is on y-axis, x coordinate 0, negative direction, y equals to minus 1. Now we have sin theta equals to y upon r, cos theta equals to x upon r. Let us check the values. Sin 0 degree, that means when p is on positive direction of x-axis, theta equals to 0 degree. Sin 0 degree equals to y upon r, value of y is 0 and r is 1, 0 upon 1 is 0. Cos 0 degree, x upon r, x is 1, r is 1, we get here 1. Now when theta equals to 90 degree, that means when your point P is on positive direction of y-axis, theta equals to 90 degree. Sin 90 degree equals to y upon r, y equals to 1 and r is 1, we get answer 1. Cos 90 degree, let us check what we get. Cos equals to x upon r, x is 0, r is always 1, 0 upon 1 is 0. Then when theta equals to negative direction of x-axis, that is theta equals to 180 degree, what we get? Sin 180 degree equals to y upon r, y is 0, r is always 1, answer is 0. Then cos 180 degree, formula is x upon r, x is minus 1, r is always 1, we get minus 1. Then when theta equals to 270 degree, let us check what we get. When theta equals to 270 degree, sin theta equals to y upon r, y is minus 1 upon 1 equals to 1. That is sin 270 degree, sorry. Then cos 270 degree, let us check the value. Cos is x upon r, x is 0, r is 1, answer is 0. Now when theta equals to 360 degree, we have sin 360 equals to 360 means again positive direction of x-axis, 360 degree nothing but 0 degree, sin 360 equals to sin 0 degree and cos 360 degree equals to cos 0 degree. Let us check value of sin 0. Sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, we have 0 comma 1. Now when sin is 0, we have from this cosec 0 degree is also 0, sec 0 degree reciprocal of cos is 1, tan 0 degree sin upon cos 0 upon 1 is 0, cot 0 degree cos upon sin 1 upon 0 does not exist. Similarly here cosec 90 degree equals to reciprocal of sin 1, sec 90 degree reciprocal of 0 does not exist. Then tan 90 degree sin upon cos, that is 1 upon 0, again divide by 0 means does not exist. cot 90 degree is cos upon sine, that is 0 upon 1 is 0. When we move for 180 degree, cosec 180 degree, reciprocal of 0, 0 upon 1 is 1 upon 0, does not. Here we observe that in coordinate system, in first quadrant, all values of trigonometric ratio are positive. In second quadrant, we observe that only sine positive, remaining all negative. Here we observe that value of tan positive and remaining all are negative. Here we observe that sin theta, tan theta, cos theta positive and remaining all are negative. That means when your angle between 0 degree to 90 degree, all the trigonometric ratios gives us positive value. When 90 to 180 degree, only sine and its reciprocal cosec positive, remaining all are negative. 180 to 270 degree, tan and its reciprocal cot positive, remaining all negative. And 270 degree to 360 degree, cos and its reciprocal sec positive and remaining all are negative. Now here I give you one shortcut method how to remember this. In first quadrant we say all, second quadrant sine we write silver, and third quadrant T cups. We remember as all silver tea cups. All for first quadrant, silver for second quadrant, tea for third quadrant, and cups for fourth quadrant. The first letter, remember, in first quadrant A means all are positive. Second quadrant S, that is sine and cosec positive. Third quadrant T, that is T represent tan and cot are positive. And in fourth quadrant C, that is cos and sec are positive. Remember like this, all silver tea cups. All trigonometric ratios are positive, sine positive, tan positive and cos positive.